Hi, everyone. I'm Peter Albrecht. We are giving this another shot. Thanks for your patience tonight here with News 5 Now. President Biden today commuted the death sentence of 37 of 40 federal death row inmates. We'll tell you who was not spared. Also coming up, an Escambia High School football player accused of hitting a police officer. We'll tell you more about that, and we'll have the latest on that officer-involved shooting yesterday in Baldwin County. All of that straight ahead on News 5 Now.
This is News 5 Now, streaming live to your neighborhood and around the world.
Hi, everyone. I'm Peter Albrecht. We're going to get you caught up to date here on some of the big stories of the day, as we do every day at this time on News 5 Now here on the WKRG Facebook page and also on our website. All right, here are your big stories, starting with number 5. President Biden announcing he's commuting the sentences of 37 out of 40 people who are on death row in federal prisons. Len Davis, a former New Orleans police officer, as well as Marvin Charles Gabrion, accused of killing and raping a 19-year-old, have their sentences commuted to life in prison. 37 out of 40 got those life sentences, or those death penalties commuted to life sentences. Some who did not: Dylan Roof, the man who killed 9 people at an AME church in South Carolina in 2015, and the Boston Marathon bomber, Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. Number 4, the Kilauea volcano on Hawaii's Big Island erupting this morning. Officials have now raised the volcano alert level to a warning status. This is video from the U.S. Geological Survey. It shows a view of the eruption from the West Caldera Wall. This volcano is one of the world's most active and has erupted dozens of times in the last 75 years. Number 3, a local high school football player from Escambia County, Alabama, accused of hitting an officer with a four-wheeler. Police in Atmore say they saw 18-year-old Dallas Owens driving a four-wheeler on Sunset Drive last Wednesday. They tried to make a traffic stop, but Owens sped away and hit an officer in the process. That officer suffered a minor injury. Number 2, Mobile police looking for someone who may be connected to a shooting. That's Jacoby Morgan. He's 21 years old. Police reporting a shooting today on Thompson Drive. They found a woman there struck by gunfire. She was taken to a hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. If you know where Morgan is, please contact Mobile Police. Number 1, law enforcement in Baldwin County identifying the person shot and killed by sheriff's deputies on the Baldwin Beach Express last night. Officials say 24-year-old Logan Swanson began fighting with deputies after they pulled him over. Investigators say deputies shot Swanson after he pulled out a gun. Swanson did die at the scene. The deputies involved are on administrative leave. And those are our big 5 stories of the day. You'll learn more about them on WKRG News 5. Okay, every day on News 5 Now, we ask our question of the day and our poll of the day. Let's first take the question of the day. And the question of the day is, who do you want to win the college football playoff? Okay, this will be interesting because I would think typically we might root for the SEC teams, but I'm not sure if Alabama fans are going to be in the mood to root for Georgia. So let's see what some of these say. All right, Donnie Dearborn says anyone but Notre Dame or Ohio State. I totally hate these 2 teams. Okay, Roger said, talked about Tennessee. That must have been before they got knocked out. Here's one from Lisa for Ohio State. Katie likes the Ducks, the Oregon Ducks. They are the top team. Georgia should win out, according to Tim Harrison. And there's another Oregon. We have some others. Some say college football is ruined. That's got to be NIL. So different responses there. Angela says she likes Georgia. Okay, I think this year, that's a tough one. I usually don't do this. I might root for Notre Dame with Riley Leonard of Fairhope being their quarterback. Also, I've got an old college professor who's a big-time Penn State fan and a historian. So maybe I'll root for those 2 teams with all our local teams out. We'll see. I just like to have some close games after the first round. Those were 4 blowouts. I have a feeling we're going to get some better games here coming up when we get to this quarterfinal round. Okay, we have a poll of the day as well. Let's check that out. Do you prefer the animated or live action Grinch? Okay, we don't know here. I'm going to guess that this might go along age lines, right? Generational lines. 54% say they prefer the animated. That's the 1966, I think, original Grinch versus the live action. And I'm with that. I'm with the majority on this one. I do prefer the original. Usually the original is best. Rarely are remakes, I think, better than originals. So that was different, the live action. Certainly, that was a full-length film versus a half hour. So, all right, let's check out what we have for tomorrow. You can go on Facebook and our website to take part in the question of the day and the poll of the day. The question of the day is, what's the most memorable Christmas present you've ever received? All right, that'll be fun to hear what people have to say about that. And the Facebook poll, 2 days left until Christmas. Have you completed your Christmas shopping? All right, it is the 23rd. It's 5:51 on the 23rd. Are you finished? Or will you be running out there tonight or maybe tomorrow to get those final presents? All right. We'll find out more on that tomorrow. All right, News 5 is coming up here in just about 8 minutes. Haley Kennedy filling in for Roseanne Haven today. Ed is there and Gerhard, so we'll get you up to date on everything. Join us for that, and thanks for joining us here for News 5 Now. Have a nice night and a Merry Christmas, everyone.